Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be going into and looking at the Wicked set. What was going on the set of Wicked? So I had just done a reading on Ari, and I had just seen Ariana and Cynthia had both performed at the Academy Awards, aka the Oscars, and both of them are looking really well comparative to the images that were taken right after filming for Wicked, where both of them were not looking very well. So what I wanted to take a look at was what the heck is going on that set of Wicked. Apparently, Cynthia also, after she auditioned for the musical, was sick for like 4 days afterwards. So I just want to take a look at what the heck is going on in that set, because something is really weird there, at least to me. So I know I might be late to the party with stuff, but I want to take a look at it. First things first, though, remember everything I'm saying is alleged entertainment purposes only, no facts, my opinions, psychic downloads. If you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, without further ado, let's look into Ariana. Not Ariana, but let's look at the set of Wicked. What the heck was going on that set? Tower card. Why was this? Was there like a changing of the guard when it came to the set of Wicked? It's like we have to change the guard. We have to change things over. It's like, was there like funding issues? Were there like stops and start in production? Maybe not stops and start in production, but whatever sort of vibe that was on the set, it almost feels like everyone was on edge because everything was changing constantly. It's like, this isn't right, we have to redo this has got to be redone. It's like it was never done. Nothing was ever good enough. Because someone wasn't willing to compromise their direction, their vision of what this was supposed to be. Also, I get for some reason they saw Ariana and Cynthia as dolls for them to move and position as they wanted. Again, I've never been a director. I don't think I want to be a director, but the energy that I get around this set is that people were just puppets or dolls to be used and or moved accordingly. They were not treated as people. They were not treated as actors. They were treated as dolls. That's what this set was. It's just like, you eat what I give you, you do what I say. I move you here, I move you there. It's like I have a string attached to you. Because from a financial influence or material influence, the High Priestess reversed. This had to go off without a hitch, or there's... You know how each movie, there's certain scenes, there's certain editing, there's certain like vibes to a movie that it's almost like you can feel the energy or you can feel things from within the film and it's translated directly into the audience no matter how many times you watch it over and you know what's coming. There felt like there's... I hate saying this, but like what sort of like weird magic-y stuff was going on set as well that was being used to evoke emotions. I also get here that there was a lot of substance use on the set. Like, why am I thinking like OG Wizard of Oz, hype them up on whatever... what was it? Judy Garland said, yeah, they hyped up, like they gave them barbiturates to like get them to film hours upon hours upon hours and hours a day. And like that's what this kind of feels like. It's like we needed to give you mind altering things to help like push you to do things. Like, were there also really long hours for this set? Because like this feels intense where it's like I can't keep moving. I can't keep moving because I don't have the energy. I don't have this. I don't have that. It's like these people didn't have enough sustenance to keep them moving at the rate that they needed to keep moving according to the director's wishes. Like, because your hopes and secrets, we do not want to, we don't want what was going on this set coming out. Like, this is like I said, you know how OG Wizard of Oz, like had all this stuff that was said like after it. Like this is the type of stuff like OG Wizard of Oz is translating to what they were going on the Wicked set of Wicked. Like this is insane. These people weren't treated as people, they were treated as props. Yeah, unseen obstacle though, the sun card reversed. They're keeping this really under wraps, I think, until after Wicked Part 2 is done filming and the such. This movie set was, I would say, living hell. I know it looks beautiful. People seem to be like really enjoyous and part of like the set and everything, but this set was hell to work on. I don't get like, you know how there's all these allegations with like the Beast games, and there were allegedly some women weren't given like sanitary products and stuff. Like that's like the vibe on this set. Like they weren't given resources like food, water. It's like just go balls to the walls on whatever substances you need to get through the day. Like, because we need to transform this movie. We need to go from one point to another. Also, there's the theme of what's on the surface, and then there's actually what was going on behind the scenes. There's a duality between this set. Again, and that's what people aren't seeing. It's like we're only seeing Dr. Jekyll, not Mr. Hyde, who is behind the curtains directing everything. But the reason why we're not going to know about this is because of how successful this movie was until after Wicked Part 2 comes out. Because I'm seeing NDAs, I'm seeing clauses. There's a lot of stuff currently that's being repressed and people getting paid off because Wicked Part 2 needs to be big. And so this stuff can't happen. We can't talk about dish stuff. Because here in the past, the strength card reversed. Yeah, there's a floodgate. There's like they're holding back information. But also, strength card reverse, it's giving me like you can't control the lion no more. The beast will be coming out. There was a lot of people who wanted to speak about the set conditions, even I think the main leads. But this is so bad. This is a really bad set because here in the future, the Fool, it's like, yeah, we just got to keep moving forward. Look at how much success we had for the movie. Look how much we got XYZ accolades. Like, we just have to keep doing what we're doing. It's like we just move to the next thing. Gosh, what the heck? So when we're looking at so this is just the general energy around set. People were not treated like people. People were treated like puppets. Okay, so what else can we know then about the set of Wicked? Like, what else was going on the set of Wicked? Like, these people weren't treated kindly. They weren't even treated humanely, it feels like. Where was stuff when it came to, like, this is super weird. I'm not sure what the heck is going on, but let's just see what's going on when it comes to what else can we know essentially? What do we need to know essentially about the set of Wicked? The Eight of Pentacles reversed. Why is this? The Eight of Wands. I'm going to check something really quick. I just had to look up the number 8. I was getting drawn to look up the number 8 in one of my books. As like it does some tarot stuff. And when I'm looking at 8 is known for harvest, abundance, manifestation, success. That's what this is known for. Wicked did not live up to someone's expectations. We're seeing hard work. I put all this time, this money, this energy or effort into this movie, and it's not up to my expectations. It's not up to my standards. You did not go and manifest the way I wanted. Someone's so unhappy with this movie, it's not even funny. But yet it's gotten everyone, it's critically acclaimed. Everyone loves it. Someone's so unhappy with this. Why? Because the Two of Pentacles reversed here. I wasn't able to balance things like I wanted to. What the heck? Because from a material standpoint, it's like I wasn't able to balance. I didn't get the money that I wanted. Like, there was this, like, how much was actually spent on this movie versus how much it made? Because someone's very unhappy with the amount of money it made. It was not supposed to make It was supposed to make a lot more than what it made. Someone's very unhappy because their definition of success isn't for how well it was made, it was for how much money it was being made. Uh, I would expect for this information to come out too within the next 2 to 3 years. Someone's so. I'm just in this person's energy, whoever this is, and they are just like, I see papers flying, I see screaming matches saying, how to. Oh, gosh. Whoever this person is, too, there's also been, I feel like, racist remarks made about the main lead, Cynthia Erivo. That I don't know if this will ever come out, but this person is so mad. Because the hopes and fears here, I want to speak about all of these things that went wrong, all of this shit that no one wants to know about, but we're going to promote it to be this best thing ever. But someone is so unhappy with how this was made, or how it was done. It's just so insane. They also did not want Cynthia in the main role. They did not want her there. They wanted someone different. Because the hopes and fear, or the unseen obstacle here, the Four of Swords. One with the negative energy and Knight of Cups. I'll grab some clarifiers for this as well. But with that Four of Swords, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Excuse me. Also, the Tower card reversed here, and what's positive? We're avoiding a giant disaster. I'm walking away. I'm refusing to actually look into the mirror to see what's actually wrong in here. I don't like Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety. People coming in the middle of the night. I don't know if there's issues with like not record producers, but movie producers, studio execs, but let's just say this is someone laying in bed. Here's monsters coming in the middle of the night into your bed to do, I don't know, things that you might not be consenting to on set. Someone does not like Cynthia, in my opinion here. Also, with this Four of Swords down here, there is a sense of eyes wide shut, triangle people shenaniganery afoot, in my opinion. Someone came in, it's like, yeah, I'll offer you this. Also, this card reminds me of, in this sense, and I don't get this very often, but I don't know if people remember, there's a case, it's like, I think it was the van. It was two guys in a van back in Hollywood. They would go around, they gather up girls who wanted to hitchhike, then they would go do stuff in the back of the van, take them out to the other side, do what they wanted to do against these people's consent. They did not get consent, and it was rather violent in nature, and then dump them in the Hollywood Hills. That's what this card gives me. I don't know what the heck this is all about. But again, on the set, these are nasty ass people who, it felt like it used people really badly, and I don't know why they wanted to target Cynthia so bad. Again, someone did not like her. Someone wanted to. I don't know, man. This is super weird. I do not. Taunting Kobold with the Four of Swords there. What else can we get with that Four of Swords? Double check the info. There's some weird underground shenanigans here. Oh gosh. I don't know. Also, these parties, like these cast parties, it feels like. Whatever was going on at these cast parties, there are stories, I believe, of essay. I believe there are stories of a bunch of people. I don't know if this will ever come out, but this is a horrible set. And people did not like Cynthia for some reason. And yeah, that's what was, in my opinion, going on the set of Wicked. let's just see, is this will we ever know about this information after the set of Wicked, once Wicked 2 is done and out in theaters? Will this information ever come out about how bad the set was for, I think, Wicked? But you know what? Let's actually look. What's kind of the upcoming energy for the set of Wicked 2? Because we know Wicked Part 2 is coming out. So what is the energy here for Wicked Part 2? Because I think they're making the second movie. So what is the energy here for that? What's the energy kind of coming up for that set? King of Pentacles. Five of Swords reversed. This set has a different vibe to it, but instead of it being a party hard, let's go do what we need to do, I don't care if people are consenting or not, this one is giving me more of, I have such a high control of the purse strings. I don't care who, what, when, why, or because I'm going to win no matter what, even though they're in a lose-lose situation. This person, because also with the set coming up here, the Ten of Wands, there's so much pressure for Wicked Part 2 to bring in even more money, because it feels like, for some reason, it feels like Wicked is, like, having to pay for a loss. Wicked has to succeed because everything else failed. Or we put so much money behind this that it has no other option but to succeed. However, the hopes and fears, our hard work isn't going to pay off. Our money that we're putting into it isn't going to pay off for some reason because we've just been avoiding this giant disaster. Seven of Cups upright. I don't like this. Negative energy. There's a lot of also people. There's someone who's like looking at what mask they're going to put on. Positive energy. Someone wants to speak out about the stuff going on this set. This is the stuff that we kept locked, hidden, buried. Then here in the future for the Ace of Cups reversed. Wicked's, the set for Wicked Part 2, I think is just as bad as Wicked Part 1. In the amount of stress that is going on set and like the almost dictator-like energy that is surrounding the whole production. Do I see it as wild and party hard and that? No, because there can't be mistakes on this one. There's very high stakes for this because we cannot make the same mistakes. We can't make those same mistakes because the first time we spent a lot of money to keep shit covered up, and then now here in the future, no mistakes can be made. There can be no fun because you guys effed up on the first one really bad. But because of this control, though, it's still going to have this. Things aren't going to stop being bad, but things are going to be more covert and not so overt, essentially, with the bad shit going on. And that's kind of for Wicked Part 2. That's kind of the set. So what I'm going to take a look at then next is, will this information ever come out? And then I will try and get some more clarity on maybe some of the stuff that was going on the set of Wicked Part 1. So let's just take a look at, will this information ever come out? Will this information about Wicked Part 1 and how nasty this set was ever come out? Also, I think there's a scene that I can't get out of my head where it's Glinda and Alphaba, and it's like they're in their dorm room. They're in their dorm room, and in that like dorm room scene, someone was obsessed with Ariana in that pink room in this pink floofy dress. That's all I want to say. This is so nasty. I don't know what it. Oh God, I want to throw up a little bit. So let's take a look here at, will this information ever come out? The world will know about it eventually. They're going to try and avoid the everything coming out. They're going to try to defend themselves. This is going to be on studio execs. Hold on here 1 quick second. All right, slight pause. But yeah, will this information come out? The world will know. They're going to try and defend themselves against this, though, of things that did occur. From a financial influence here as well, Page of Swords, material influence. There's someone who wants to speak out about this. There's going to be money not be able to pay, or there'll be clauses that are going to go kablooey. I even see maybe the whole studio itself might not even be around by the time this stuff comes out, when it does come out. Because over here, the hopes and fears, the Page of Cups reversed. I know this is a little dark, I'm sorry. But yeah, the Page of Cups reversed. Nasty stuff with girls and boys. You were being naive about certain things. Unseen obstacles, those the Strength card here. There's dirt that they have on these people. Like, okay, so there's some people who want to go that will go low and will go dirty on stuff. With the Strength card here as well, there's going to be a lot of suppression and making sure that people aren't able to talk about certain things. But here's the negative energy around it. Shit did happen. And it happened, and it was bad. It was so bad. This is a person who's having stuff done to them. They're strapped down. They cannot move. And they're effing terrified. So this stuff came out. Positive energy here. This is going to be something. It doesn't come out fast. It's going to be more of leaker stuff to the internet. Maybe like old interviews. Not even old interviews. It'll be new interviews at the time. Because here, this is all business decision. There is a female here who made business decisions to kind of keep stuff silent. But here in the future, the Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of people who's going to pay a lot of money. I don't think we're going to know the full story ever. But there's going to be people who want to bring it to the internet. There's going to be people who want to share this story. I even see this as almost like a part 2 of the industry and how bad things could get. I don't know why 2035 seems to be an important year for this information coming out. And I know that's a long time away, but Four of Pentacles, it's like we need to keep this information under lock and key in the future. No, people do not want to let people know how bad this actually was. This was horrifyingly bad. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab out my true crime deck here, and we're going to take a look at what were some things that we should really kind of know. Like, what were things that were kind of happening on set in a more direct way. So I also again, there was so much barbiturates and other things that were consumed on this set. This is so bad. So freaking bad. No wonder why some people were so thin. Like, when you're not allowed to eat and you just have to work, and you got all these people that want certain things, and you can never sleep because you never know who's gonna come into your room in the middle of the night, and it's nasty shit. All right, what can we know? What can we know? Social media. What were things that were happening on there? We needed to say, hey, we're a happy family. Everything is going super, super well. Because we want everything to be right in the world. From a material influence. It's like, we're so happy. And so, like, we need to bring things together. Also, was there somebody, like, allegedly who should be probably arrested? And they aren't going to get arrested because people were covering up for them? Like, there's some sort of serial type of individual, like a serial R, potentially. Did someone also have a kid that was out of wedlock, like they weren't supposed to have? Like, would someone get maybe pregnant, allegedly? Because the unseen obstacles is all on the inside. No one was going to know about this. This is not coming to the media. We have to showcase that we're a happy family. Also, there's a couple who covered everything up. A couple that covered stuff up. I was going for it. We chopped everything up. We chopped up the pieces and made it so no one could follow the storyline. Also, with Ariana, so question for the Wicked people, people who have been following Wicked for a really long time. So at the time that Wicked started getting like really started getting into filming, were there like rumors or blind items or like mumblings that the set wasn't actually good, like that there was like problems on set, they were having issues, there was like weird things going on? Because it feels like it did, like there was rumblings of this beforehand with the couple here. Remember how Ethan and Ariana got together right in the middle of filming? Did people like force Ariana and Ethan together? I'm hearing yes, to cover up shit on set. So it's like we're going to have them kind of like, we're going to start looking, we need you guys to look at this couple and not realize what was going on set. There's something really weird with this whole dynamic because we need to like divide and conquer. Essentially, it's like we need to put something big and scandalous out to shove it information or things in a different way. As here in the past, yeah, this is a road that we were on, we were heading towards success, and then the affair. I am so convinced, in my opinion, there's something really nasty and dark going on here, because yeah, it's healing hidden. Whatever this was going on really early on in the set. Can we focus, please? Thank you. Whatever this was, they don't want us focusing on it. They shoved stuff out at us to make us look one way, so we didn't look the other way. The Wicked set. Also, did someone need to go to the hospital like right after, like during filming? Was there like high amount of people who, like, was there a high amount of people who had to go to the hospital from this set? I'm hearing yes. I don't know why. A lot of people had to go to the hospital, and there's a lot of hidden shit with this whole set. They tried hiding everything together. We need to have a scandal over here so this scandal doesn't get out. There's like babies coming up. There's an affair here. Maybe, I mean, I don't think that's Ariana and Ethan having that affair. This is a completely different one. What the heck is going on? Okay. I want to take a look at Cynthia actually here as the last thing. So when Cynthia auditioned, apparently she was like sick for 4 days afterwards. What was that all about? What was that all about? And I'm sure I don't want to know, but we're going to ask. So, why was Cynthia, why was she essentially sick for 4 days after the audition? I don't want to know, but I don't want to know, but we're going to know. Oh, gosh. What happened? Why was she sick for 4 days afterwards? King of Pentacles. Why is this? Someone took her energy. Someone took her energy because she was like, she had a lot of power. She got overconfident. She didn't protect herself when she went into there. I don't know what was going on. Why does it feel like when we're going into the audition, we're going in and then there's almost like a vacuum that's like zapping all the energy out of me. So like I can't even, so like when you like leave, like you're kind of just drained. It's like there's a energy vacuum that was a part of this whole thing. Because up here, material influences, it's like our Madame or Queen of Wands. I want it all. I want all the energy. I want everything. with our our Knight of Swords up here is our hopes and fears. It's like, yeah, you're gonna come in, you're gonna get in, get out, do your thing. This was not the case. Also, it seems like misguided aggressions or misguided words, temper tantrums, and the such. Also, they didn't want her leaving for some reason. They didn't want her going or leaving or doing something. Because the unseen obstacle here is like she was fighting with them, or was like there's a fight for control. What? Okay, so what I'm getting here, so what was going, like, why was Cynthia Erivo so sick after the audition? A power vacuum. It was a giant ass power vacuum. There was also weird spell work going on. I get that one, someone didn't like Cynthia in the role. I think that's probably like a director or somebody or like record executive or like studio execs that didn't want Cynthia as that role. However, there's someone here that wanted to make sure Cynthia got this role. Like, there's someone who paid, it seems like, external money to certain people to make sure that she got this role. Not from a studio exec level, but from a sugar daddy type of role. And not that Cynthia has a sugar daddy who's getting her roles for her. This is someone who wanted Cynthia in that role, but might not be connected to Cynthia, is what I'm getting here. So they made sure that she had to go. But there's also a part here to it where it's like, we want your energy, we want what you have, but we also don't want you leaving. We want you isolated. We want you staying right where we can have you. Because over here is the opposing energy. Also, there's, again, I'm seeing spell work of some sort to lure her in, take her energy, and get her on board with something. I don't know if she originally wanted this role. I'm almost going to say she didn't originally want the role of Elphaba. I don't think she wanted it. But it's like something, I don't know if it was spell work, I don't know if it was weird ass shenaniganery, but something happened where she had like a change of mind. It's because it's like we had two different options that we were trying to considering for this role, but someone paid, seems like, for Cynthia to get it. Here in the past, yeah, we'll give you an offer here. You want the money, we'll give it to you to have your control. Here in the future, it's like, we gotta get you out of your comfort zone here, hun. But also, it's like, we're gonna take you out of your tower. It's weird. What else can we know? What else can we know? Cynthia was not the first choice, but she ended up being the best choice. Because she didn't have the protections in place. She was brought up, it feels like there's a few people that they wanted to go with. And why she got sick was because there was also like sabotage going on where they needed her to not go to other auditions. I don't know what other auditions she had after Wicked, but it's like someone kind of gained knowledge that she might have had a couple other auditions after Wicked, and they didn't want her to go to those because she would have taken those over Wicked. And in doing so, it's kind of gave a lot of people control over her. It put her on bed rest for a while because we couldn't have you go out making friends with other people, is what I'm getting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool reverse. It's like, you weren't going to take our off. We couldn't allow you to take other people's offers. We need you to take our offer. This is a really weird thing it's giving me where there's certain people around Wicked who like had like their dream cast, but then there's like there's like 4 or 5 different people who have different visions of who was the dream cast. They wanted Cynthia, and they wanted to make sure she didn't go to other auditions because Wicked was not her first choice. You wouldn't convince me of that. Someone paid pretty much for her to make sure that she took this role, in my opinion. So that's what I'm seeing here. If y'all want to leave a comment down below, you could get me the green and pink circles going. I would be really appreciative of any and all engagement, whether you're liking, you're commenting, you're sharing. as it helps this video and others get put into the algorithm more, so more people see it. Otherwise, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so using my website link down below. Or if you want to join YouTube members, you get to see videos like this early, as well as YouTube lives and members only lives. For $3 a month, or if you want to get access to exclusive videos on top of all the member live stuff and the such, you can go check out for $5 a month. I have all of that available plus everything else. So thank you all again so very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye.